Hello, everyone. Let's see if we can focus here. Focus. There we go, focusing. Welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Gemini for the week of October 29th to November 4th. I am going to be using the Good Tarot. I'm going to clarify with the Luna Somnia tarot deck. Then I'll pull an oracle for, from Into the Lonely Woods, and an oracle from the Moon Witch. As you know, I review every single deck that you will see in all of my videos. I have reviewed it, so check those out if you find a deck that I use that you find interesting, or if you are searching for a specific deck. I've probably reviewed it. I have well over 300 videos reviewing decks, so if there's any deck that you would like for me to review, just let me know. This is going to be a pretty big week coming up, especially after the lunar eclipse for the full moon in Taurus on the 28th. We're going to have a lunar eclipse. If you haven't seen a lunar eclipse, I highly suggest that you set your clocks to whatever time it's going to show up in your neck of the woods. The lunar eclipses are just so spectacular. I love them so much. I love all eclipses, but lunar eclipses especially are meaningful for me personally. That means that this full moon is going to be especially significant. So I'm not an astrology professional. I highly suggest that if that's something that you are interested in, that you check out different sites and different channels that do specialize in astrology, to find out the spiritual meanings behind lunar eclipses and eclipses in general, right? Also, if you are interested in your natal chart, there are plenty of sites out there to check out your natal chart for free. So do a search and check that out. I know that Astrology Cafe has a free natal chart, and then if you want it expanded, you can get the paid version. I think that they're wonderful. I also go to various different sites to check them out too. So go check it out for yourself if that's something that you're interested in. Gemini, what is going on for you this coming up week? October 29th to November 4th. I'm doing Sunday through Saturday kind of readings. And now, if you want me to continue doing general readings, let me know in the comment section below, because I'm not sure. I just want to gauge this. As you already know, since I already told you, I usually just review decks. I do love giving readings to friends and family, and I'm going to expand on that. I do have personal readings available on my Etsy store and on my website, dragoncraftllc.com. If that's something that you're interested in. I know that a lot of readers charge a ton of money, but I don't necessarily think that they should be really expensive, right? I don't read reversals simply because of the fact that I take the positive and the negative on each card according to how the spread turns out, for what it is, right? So let's see what we've got going on for Gemini. Let's see what we've got going on here. Should we get another card? I think we should. One more card for, oh, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so this is the Good Tarot right here. I love Colette Baron Reid's decks. I think that she's very prolific, And I think that she's a genius when it comes to creating inspirational decks. But this Good Tarot, and especially if you're a beginner, is a great place to start. You can connect the elements to the suits, and the messages within this deck they're very positive and they're very lovely. And she focuses mostly on positive. Let me see if I can straighten this out for you. There we go. So let's see what we have here. We have the Four of Air, which is the Four of Swords. Air elements is about resting, relaxation, gaining your mental and physical strength. Strength card, Major Arcana. This is a quiet strength, right? This is, as Grandma always says, the softer the touch, the stronger the arm. This is about inner strength, about a gentleness towards yourself and others that can inspire and motivate you to persevere through any kind of challenges that require you to have strength. Grandma used to always tell me, you know, when you ask God for strength, he gives you heavy things to carry. That reminds me a lot of the strength card. It's about your inner strength, your softness, your gentleness. The kinder you are to yourself and to others, the stronger your spirit, your soul, your essence, your will be, right? Then we have the Magician, another major arcana. You have all the tools necessary for whatever your situation may be to be able to overcome that. And you have that inner strength, right? Page of Water is about imagination, about using your imagination, thinking outside the box for a possible solution. It's also about learning about how to handle your own emotions from within, and also how to express those emotions outwardly, right? The Queen of Air is the Queen of Swords. It's about court cards usually represent beings, the energy of a human being in your current life or coming into or out of your life that has a significant impact on you energy-wise. The Queen of Air is about logic. She's detached from all emotion, and she's very logical. She's very methodical. She's very justice-oriented and all about equal give and take. She's all about fair play, right? But, you know, she's also called the assassin of the deck. She will cut you as soon as look at you if she detects any kind of mistreatment, unfairness, or untruthfulness, right? Being true to yourself and truthful to yourself, big truck coming by, is very important, right? Then we have the Ace of Earth. Aces are gifts from the divine. This earth element has everything to do with your well-being in this 3D earth world experience, right? Love, relationships, money, abundance, home, those types of things. This is a new beginning. This is a divine gift of new inspiration, new perspective, a new way of being, right? And then we have Justice, yet another major arcana, right? So you have three major arcanas. And Justice is just that. It's about equal give and take. It's about fairness. It's about balance, about seeing things in a justified way, about getting what you give, about giving what you get, right? that fairness and that interaction of fair play with the Justice card. This is all about, maybe you've taken some time out from a situation, a person, place, or thing, a work environment, to gather your strength, right? To maybe recalibrate or rethink how you are going to move forward to either make it thrive or grow, or whether or not it's really, worth pursuing, right? The thing about that is you have brought yourself to a point of exhaustion, mentally, physically, emotionally. Even though air element has nothing to do with emotion, this is about stability, because it's a 4. 4s are about stability, but it's about reviving yourself, about replenishing yourself, about creating that stability in your mindset and how you see the world, right? Having the strength to be able to do that inner strength to carry on and manifest the things that you're dreaming of manifesting, being true to yourself and being a person of your word will bring about you this new abundance and this new wealth that is justified. It's part of your karma. It's part of karmic justice for you, right? Let's do some clarification. 4 of air, clarification, please. I hope that you are having a wonderful day today, and I hope that something in this general reading sings to you, gives you different perspective, maybe helps you in some way. All right. So the 4 of air is clarified by the Chariot, forward movement, Knight of Sword, very fast, logical movement, right? The Ace of Swords and the Page of Wands. This is passionate. This is a new beginning, learning a new way of thinking, a new way of moving forward with inspired thought, with some sort of, maybe if you are an entrepreneur or a solopreneur, or just starting off your own business, or maybe you've started a business and you're kind of stuck in a rut. This rest that you have been taking or should be taking is going to inspire you. So far the readings that I've done have been about letting go of the illusion of control and letting go of the things that no longer serve you, but doing that will open you up to new inspiration, new truths, seeing new facts, seeing new light to a situation that maybe you had blinded yourself to, or maybe you were so focused on one aspect that you didn't see the forest for the trees, right? Let's get some clarification for these. Strength card, Spirit. This does seem awfully businessy. There's a lack of water cards, right? But there's a lot of air element. And Gemini, you are air element. So you're vibing really good with this reading, right? So the Strength card is clarified by the 2 of Wands and the Lovers. The Lovers used to be called the Choice card, but this isn't just any choice. This is a choice to open up your mind and your heart to new opportunities, to a new way of thinking, to experiencing a new a new emotion or a new passion, right? And I think that that goes really well with the Two of Wands, because the Two of Wands, traditionally, there's the person that has the world in his hand and he's looking forward, right? He's got the world in his hand, sitting on a balcony in his castle, looking out upon the world and seeing that road. See the road? Seeing the road out there and seeing that there is so much more to this world than just what's in his palace, right? Or just what's in her palace, right? So making the choice to open your mind, to open your heart to new opportunities, to new experiences, to new avenues, having the strength to be able to do that, having the inner ferocity, the inner strength to be able to say, you know what, I can do this. I can open my mind. Let me think of this from a different perspective. Maybe go out and experience some new things. Maybe meet new people that might inspire me to do something with this business that could turn it around, or that could inspire me to do something more creative, or more that will be more productive or streamlined, make things flow. Let's clarify this magician, where you have all the tools that you need to be able to manifest what it is that you want to manifest in your life, right? Let's see what we've got going on, Gemini, for magician, clarification on magician. This is really very unique. I think this has more to do with some sort of logic base. We have the Three of Swords clarifying the magician. Now, usually on the traditional tarot, there's a heart with three swords in it. And traditionally speaking, people always go to automatically to heartbreak when they see the Three of Swords. But again, swords is air element. It is logic based. It's about the truth, and it's about knowledge, logic, understanding. It has nothing to do with emotion. But also the number 3 is about expansion. Okay, so you went from the 2s to the 3s, right? So expanding your knowledge base, expanding your understanding of something, seeing, going deeper in those new truths that you have discovered with this Ace of Swords over here, right? While you were doing your respite, expanding upon that. And maybe while you were resting, maybe you were speaking with someone, or you were watching a YouTube video, or you were watching the news and you thought, wow, that's an idea that I should probably expand upon. And you started researching it, right? Or you start researching it. And you expand your knowledge base, strengthening that tool belt of yours that you need to be able to make whatever endeavor or situation you are in prosper and grow, right? Let's clarify the Page of Water, which is all about imagination, learning to think outside the box. Pages are the children or the youth, the students of the court cards. They're all about learning and soaking up knowledge like a sponge, right? Okay, so clarifying the Page of Wands is the King of Wands, which is very passionate. It's very intuitive, right? He is the architect of all of the different kings. He's the builder. He's the one that takes action and builds upon that imagination, right? That dream, building that dream perhaps this expansion in knowledge is what you need in order to take action on building that dream that you have, right? Let's clarify the Queen of Swords, Queen of Air. Let's clarify the Queen of Air for Gemini. Very interesting. I think you're this coming up week, the October 29th to November 4th. I think you're going to be all about business, about getting down to business. All right. So the Queen of Air is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so let me start with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is also known as the Wounded Warrior. You've been struggling, right? You've been struggling in your head. You've been struggling for new ideas, new ways of thinking, new ways of productivity, new ways to be able to prosper and expand. But you're worn down. You've tried so many things and you're starting to give up hope, but you're not giving up. Giving up is not something that you are willing to do. The Hierophant is the teacher, right? The keeper of the knowledge, the keeper of the rules and regulations, the keeper of traditions. Maybe it's a new tradition that is going to appear for you, or a new way of being, right? A new process, a new expansion. Three of Pentacles is about expansion in the material world, right? It's about growth, teamwork, opportunity. It's about expanding your material world, expanding and leveling up, right? And it has a lot to do with teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's what the Three of Pentacles is about, right? So sometimes maybe you need, everybody really needs a sounding board to talk to, someone that you can confide in, or maybe someone that you need to listen to, right? Finding that mentor that you need in order to have that inspired thoughts that will help you to create that thing that you are imagining in your head, to be able to expand and grow and be productive, right? So let's clarify the Ace of Earth, please. Ace of Earth. I really like this Ace of Earth. I love how the butterflies are all, the butterflies and the birds are all sitting on his horns. He's just a pillar of strength, right? Pillar of strength, new growth, new expansion, new partnerships, new aspirations, right? Ace of Earth, clarification, please. And as you all know, the reason why I shuffle so much is because I take jumpers. So whatever this new divine gift or gift from the divine is in your material world, you got the Tower clarifying it, which is it's going to change your world. It's going to change your world for good. It's going to uproot what your traditional thinking was, or if you have a business that's you've already started and you're kind of stuck in a rut, whatever this new inspiration is, whatever this new knowledge that you are expanding on, it's a new truth for you that's going to blow you away, and it's going to change the foundation. It'll shake you to your foundation, but it's going to create this new abundance, this new way of being, this new, everything, especially with this lunar eclipse, it's going to change everything. Now, full moons are all about letting go, releasing what is no longer of service to you and your highest good. And I'm not one to talk. I have a hard time letting go of things myself. But I gotta tell you, when you finally get to the point where you're able to let go of that old thing, personally, I sit there and go, why was that so hard? My life is so much better now that I've let go of that thing, that situation, that being, that way of thinking. Now that I've let go of it, my life is so much better off, right? Because these new things have come in to replace them, okay? The old things that no longer served me, right? So allow this change. I mean, it's going to happen no matter what. It's the Tower card. It's Major Arcana. Major Arcana represents major events, situations in one's life that are going to happen regardless. You have no control over it, right? It's going to happen whether you fight it or not. So just go with it, because it's going to be less painful for you. That's my God. It's going to be less painful for you to let it go if you don't fight it, right? Just let it go. So clarifying the justice, ironically, Page of Swords and the Four of Cups. Now, traditionally, a lot of people automatically lean to the Four of Cups as complacency, emotional complacency, overlooking that extra gift of emotional support, right? Emotional abundance. But the number 4 represents stability, right? A strong foundation. So for me, and especially with this reading, this Four of Cups is really vibing to me that there's going to be justice and fairness in creating emotional stability in your life. Whatever this new, it could be a new job offer, it could be a new partnership offer, it could be a surge of money, you could be getting a grant, or you could be getting that business loan, or whatever this physical abundance is, it's going to change your world. It's going to change it forever, and it's going to give you that emotional stability that you really need. And this Page of Swords, the Page of Swords is also known as the Spy Master, but the reason why it's called the Spy Master is because it's air element, right? And again, they're students. They soak up, pages soak up information, but they're also messengers. So whatever it is that they learn, they have to share it. They have to pass on that message to others. Air element is all about truth, knowledge, logic, understanding that. Really puts it into perspective, because whatever this emotional stability is going to be that helps to bring justice and fairness into your life, that's going to help to bring all of this together. It's all based in truth. It's all based in knowledge. It's all based in expanding your knowledge, right? Expanding that base of knowledge. I just looked at the bottom of this deck, Strength card. So that inner strength, right? That inner strength is really going to help you when you decide to make that choice, to open up to the world, expand your horizons, gain knowledge wherever it is that you can, that you want to go to, that will inspire you. And you'll know, Gemini, when you're inspired, because you won't be able to stop, right? Once Gemini gets started on something, they tend to, really want to know it. But Gemini, also being the dual personality, right, has a tendency to be charming as well as aloof. So be mindful of that. When this inspiration or this inspirational person or this spark of wisdom comes to you, whether it be a signal or a sign or something significant, if you see a bunch of feathers, if things suddenly appear in your eyesight that were always there but you never noticed them before, but now you're noticing them, that's a sign from Spirit saying, hey, you need to pay attention. There's something that you need to know about this. And when you see that, you'll want to go down that rabbit hole. And that's the inspiration. That's the path. Just go with that flow. Open yourself up. Make the choice to open yourself up to that and expand your knowledge, expand your world, right? Let's see what oracle messages we have to sum up this reading for you. It's going to be a very powerful week for, I think, everyone, really. But, you know, this reading doesn't have anything to do with, you know, love affairs or new love or true love or anything like that. This is very, very logic based. This is based in truth and understanding and gaining knowledge, right? Maybe changing a perspective that will help you to think outside the box and spark your imagination to help you give perspective to what it is you need to do in order to expand, right? Whether you own a business or not, whether you're thinking of owning a business or not, you could be working for someone and realize that, you know, it no longer brings you joy or happiness. You no longer feeling appreciated. And then suddenly a new job offer comes in. And if it's something that really sparks your heart, if it's something that really makes you feel excited, why not open yourself up to that opportunity, right? Stagnancy is for the birds, in my opinion. It's one thing to have stability. It's another thing to be stagnant, right? Try new things. I'm trying new things. I think that especially with this lunar eclipse, this is all about letting go of things that are no longer useful to serving one's higher good. Being able to let go of those things that no longer bring you joy or happiness or growth or the opportunity to use your imagination or manifest new things. Or, you know, sometimes things just don't grow with you. And you can either choose to, you know, continue to stay in the same place and let your roots die, or you can put yourself in a bigger pot and expand a little, right? There's never not a good time to learn something new. I learn something new every single day. I think everyone should. And I think everyone does. Whether they acknowledge it or not, that's a completely different subject, right? But there are new things that are going to be coming up for you that are going to really inspire you and push you to investigate. And when you get that nudge, that urge within yourself to learn more about something or to go down a rabbit hole, do it, my friends. Do it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You're going to find the truth out about something. You're going to learn something new. You're going to expand your knowledge base. That's really the worst that could happen? Okay, well, there you go. I mean, what else are you going to do? Are you going to sit in front of the TV and binge watch something on one of the streaming channels? I don't think so, right? That's not very productive, and that's not very inspirational either. Okay, well, I'm not taking all of those cards. Just, I don't have the time to. All right. Okay. So let's see what our oracles have for us to say. So the first one, the sadness of letting go. I knew it. I knew it. Letting go of stuff sucks. It really does, my friends. It really does. But once you've done it, boy, there's no going back. I tell you what, that's for sure. You'll be better off for it. So, number 2, the sadness of letting go. Sometimes when we feel very alone, we have trouble letting go. But when we meet a companion who is like us, yet unlike us, their presence can help us open to new possibilities that show us who we could be. You are now freeing yourself from the old bonds and beliefs, from what you wanted to keep but could not. Whether or not this is right for you, and the soul says it is right for you, there is always sadness in letting go. It is a void, a loss, a recognition that one thing we once wanted could not work within the world we are creating. In every release truly made, there will be mourning. Trust yourself most of all, but accept the help of those whose kindness and care are unmistakable. Friendship will reveal aspects of your own soul that you did not know existed. Isn't that something? Well, that ties up this reading right there, right? And then we have let's see how many we got here. We've got 2 from the Moon Witch. Let's see, Witchy Medicine. Witchy Medicine 115. Okay. Here we go. Witchy Medicine. Connect to Earth. There is no greater medicine than Mother Nature. She has the power to heal and rejuvenate our body and soul. She connects us to something bigger than ourselves. Being connected to her is not just important, but essential. Connecting to Earth and grounding ourselves also helps us get in touch with our true self. It allows our body and mind to access our true talents, hidden power, and visions. Isn't that interesting? Flip the page. If you find yourself distracted, anxious, or daydreaming, these are signs that you are not grounded. Go outside, breathe, attune yourself to the mother's heartbeat, and take care of nature in return. She will take care of you. In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. John Muir. Isn't that beautiful? And then we have transformation. Transformation. Page 87. You can do it. Page 87. Okay. Transformation. Shed, let go, make room for greatness. When something no longer serves you, it holds you back from achieving your full potential. We all have a set of beliefs, habits, goals, ideas, layers, and masks that we grow up with. These are typically things society projected onto us. They feel familiar and safe, but as you shift your focus and change directions, many things are no longer helpful. It is okay to let them go. Wow. It is okay to admit that something no longer serves you. I love it when spirit comes together like that. It is okay to change. Change is required for growth. Take an honest look at all the areas of your life, health, career, relationships, spirituality. Is there something that is holding you back? Is there something you want, but you are scared to let go of? Be gentle with yourself. Growth can be painful, but it is always worth it in the end. There is so much potential and greatness within you. Do not let anything or anyone stop you from achieving your dreams and your highest self. In the process of letting go, you will lose many things from the past, but you will find yourself. Deepak Chopra. Wow. Well, I could have just pulled these oracle cards, right? That just sums up the reading nicely. It's going to be a very mentally challenging week, but it's also going to be a very mentally expansive week for you. I highly suggest that you check out the different aspects and meanings of the full moon and what this lunar eclipse is bringing to us. It's all about letting go of the illusion of control, letting go of things that no longer serve your highest good, letting go of things that no longer bring you happiness and joy so that you can make room for the things that do. I hope that you really enjoyed this reading. I hope that it's sang to you in one way or another. And if you would like me to continue to do weekly readings, let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, I hope you have a fantastic day, a fantastic week, and I will see you on the next video.